Alright guys, it's Bob here for another video on how to remove stuff off your GX460. I'm going to try to attempt to remove the third row seats today, and what I am going to use are 14mm, 12mm, and some pry tools. Okay, I got some power drills and I even got a hand ratchet to help me along. The first things first, if I'm going to step back, I'm going to have two clips removed, one right there and one right there. If you go up a little closer, all you have to do is just pull this thing up, okay, underneath here in the aft. When I say aft, I mean back. Forward means forward, aft means back. Okay, so I've been working in the aerospace industry for so long, that's the terminology. Okay, so there you go. Okay, pick up this chrome piece right here, go to the aft portion and pry it up. There you got your 12mm bolts right there. Okay, 12mm bolts right there. Fits perfectly. Go ahead and pick up my power drill for a 12mm. Make sure it's spinning in the right direction so I don't blow up my nuts here. Blow up my nuts. I'm so sorry guys. That's what she said. There you go. Go to the other side. Blow up my nuts. Remove my screw. I don't know how many times I'm going to use that blow my nuts joke until it finally is not funny anymore. There you go. Just remove these. I'm going to want to set these both aside, okay? That's what I like to do. I like to be very organized. Okay, let's set them aside. Let's set them aside. So you got two empty holes right here, right? So let's go to the next step now. Okay, the next step, after you remove those two handles, you're going to want to take your fingers and put it inside the square hole and just pull it up. Okay, just pull it up. Use your fingers to pull it up. Don't be afraid guys, these are all plastic clips. Okay, all plastic clips right there. Just set it aside. After you set it aside, you're going to want to remove these two side panels. Okay, so you're going to take your plastic trim tool right here and just pry it up. Just pry it up. There you go. Go to the other side. Okay, just pry it up. Just pop up right out of the way right there. I'm going to need two hands to do this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pry up the whole entire thing right here. There you go. Comes right off. And on this side too, it should come right off. There you go. Comes right off. Let's go ahead and set this outside of the car because you're going to need a lot of space. Okay, so it's all clear right now, right? There's your third row seats. You're going to want to take apart this bracket right here. So part of this bracket right here, but what's covering the bracket is this plastic part right here, and it's going to be covered with 12mm bolts right there. 1, 2 right in the middle, and 3 12mm bolts. Let's go ahead and remove those right now. Okay, remember, make sure your power drill is going in the right direction. You don't want to blow your nuts. Blow your nuts. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's go ahead. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. 3 12mm bolts. Okay, next you're going to have this black seal down here. Just pull on the black seal until it comes out and just leave it hanging. Okay, just leave it hanging down there. And you're going to want to take your trim tool. Okay, take your trim tool and just go ahead and place it underneath here and just pry up. Just keep prying it up until it comes loose. Just go along the whole entire length of this and just pry it up. Okay, once you hear a few clicks, you can start using your hands to go ahead and help you the rest of the way. There you go. There you go. Okay, if you take a look, all clips right here. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One just busted right there, but no problem. One busted clip shouldn't do anything to your car. All right. And the next step you're going to want to take is you're going to want to remove this bracket. Okay, so far this bracket's got two 12mm right there. Let's go ahead and remove those two 12mm bolts right in the middle. Just remember, make sure this is going in the right direction, counterclockwise. You don't want to blow your nuts. Okay. Okay. There, the whole entire metal bracket just comes right out. Let's go ahead and set this aside. And there you go. Third row seats are visible, clearly visible. Let's see what the next steps are. Next, you're gonna have 2 bolts right in the dead center, right here. Dead center, right there. 2 14mm bolts. 1, 2. This one you're gonna need at least a 2-inch extension to take out. Okay, so I already have my 14mm with a 2-inch extension right there. 2 inches, 2 inches. I think that's why my ex-wife left me, because I only have 2 inches. All right, here we go. Let's remove that. There you got 2 14mm that loosens up the whole entire rear. Okay, let's set these aside. Next, you're going to want to put your seats in an upright position just to gain access to 2 more bolts on the sides. Okay, so let's lift this up. Once you lift it up, you're going to want to move this forward. Okay, lift it up, move it forward, just like that. Once you move it forward, you're going to gain access to a bolt on each side. Another 14mm on the right side and another 14mm on the left side. You're not going to need an extension for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove these bolts. Whether or not you have an extension doesn't really matter. It still fits. Let's remove those. There you go. Let's save these bolts on the side. So once I put my seats in an upright position, I'm going to have some plastic knobs down here, right? Here's 1 and here's 2. Okay, they normally come out with a plastic trim tool just like this, and when you pry them out, you're going to see a 14mm bolt down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and drill those out with a 14mm. Okay, set this bolt aside. I am going to drill out this 14mm right here too. Okay, use my plastic pry tool to pry it up. Holy smokes! God damn! What the hell? Okay, there you go. 14mm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and there you go. Another 14mm, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's a pretty long bolt. Okay, right there. It says 11 on there for some reason. Yes, that's probably the strength of the bolt, and you're gonna want to do that to your other seat. Okay, put that seat in an upright position also. So I found the best way to do this is just to do one at a time. Okay, so after you finish with this, go ahead and set this down and put this one in an upright position so you have access to go in there instead of going through your middle row seats to do this. Okay, so I'm doing this from behind. Okay, so since I already did my left side, now I'm doing my right side. I already collapsed my left side. My right side has the same types of panels. Okay, so if you look right here, I already opened them up. They were shut like this. I put in a little pry tool and opened them up, okay, on both sides, and they are both 14mm also. Let's go ahead and open those up. And the other side here. Okay, let's take those bolts and set it aside. Okay. Okay guys, you're gonna have 2 additional bolts on each side. They're 12mm. You don't really have to take these out, but I like to take it out because I want a lot of access when I try to pull my seats out. I don't want this thing cutting into my leather, so it's just better to be safe than sorry. All it's going to take is just 2 12mm bolts on the sides. Okay, on this side too. Okay, 2 12mm bolts. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right now. 12mm with a 2-inch extension. Okay. So what it looks like, the whole entire bracket. Let's take out the other side. And look, you guys can't mix these up because one side will say L right there. It's already stamped L. Okay, the other side is stamped R, right and left. So now that you remove all those bolts, if you just pick it up, the whole thing just comes right off. See that? Just pick it up, the whole thing just comes right off. Okay, I'm going to be very careful picking this up because I am by myself here. I'm going to carry the whole thing out of my car here and setting it aside.